Hello guys, I know this has taken way longer than it needed to, but Happy New Year! We made it! Oh, we thank God, we've all made it to the other side. So, Happy New Year's and congratulations for making it. As you can see, it's pretty dark around me. It's honestly because I'm filming this at like I think it's 2:50 in the morning. So it's really, I don't know if you call it late or really early, but you know, some late night thinking. I decided I'll make a video. Yeah, so my intention for this video is to be a very short video, but hopefully short and very effective, and hopefully you guys can take something from this and apply it. So the quotes in the beginning of this video, we've all heard them before. You've probably heard it all, you know, the world is your oyster, you can be anything you want to be, or life is what you make it. These are quotes that we constantly hear, but we don't apply these quotes, meaning we just read them like they're words and we just hear them like they're sounds, instead of looking at them as maybe they're secrets and mysteries to how to actually conquer this big game called life. What I mean by that is, when we hear the world is your oyster, everybody probably knows that saying, we all do, but nobody actually believes it. And because nobody actually believes it, that's maybe why it doesn't work for us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's probably why it doesn't work for us, because we don't believe it, we just say it. Do we really believe the world is our oyster? Do we really believe that the world is what we make it? Do you really believe that you can be anything you want to be? The truth is you don't, because a lot of you look at some professions or look at some people's lifestyles and just think that could never be me. But then how could you say that could never be me and in the same sentence say I can be whatever I want to be? It doesn't make sense. And I feel like because these are some secrets and codes and mysteries to life, that is what has held a lot of people back. It stopped a lot of people from being great the way they wanted to be great. It stopped a lot of people's success. It's left a lot of people complacent. It's left a lot of people miserable, because we all want ourselves to be somewhere that we're not. And that makes us sad. I want to take this moment, tell you guys to close your eyes. Imagine your dream profession, your dream job, your dream car, your dream possessions, your dream life, your dream happiness. Imagine it. Yeah? And now, imagine what is stopping you from getting there. What is it? Is it money? Is it lack of parent support? Is it doubt? What are all these things that are stopping you from getting there? Now, I also want you to imagine, what are the things that are stopping you from getting there that are uncontrollable, unfixable, and unchangeable? What could you come up with? And I guarantee you, anything you came up with just now, if you could come up with some stuff and you had some things listed for things that are uncontrollable and unchangeable and unfixable, then you're still living in denial. Because there is nothing that is unchangeable, unfixable, and uncontrollable. This is because as humans, we have the power to change the impacts of any situation on our actions and our thoughts. Meaning, as humans, we have the power to change a bad situation. We have the power to change how it affects our actions and how it affects our thoughts. God has the power to turn around any situation. Any situation. So imagine, we can control our actions, God can control the situation, and we have the power to want, ask, and long for a better future. If we long for it, and if we ask for it, and if we really want it, then God can turn around that situation. You can change your actions, you can change your thoughts. You can look at a situation and not look at it as something that, oh, this is the end of my life now, I can't do better after this, this has happened, this is the end, this is all. No, like, you have the power to change that. And I think it's so important that we know that. You know what the funny thing about this all is, that you know this. The thing is, you actually know this. That's what the problem is. You know that you have the power to change your situation. You know things can change for the good. However, you have spent so much time convincing yourself, battering into yourself that you are powerless. You've become fatalistic and you've kissed goodbye hope. Why have you done that? Why? Because one situation, there are going to be bumps on the road, and then nobody said life was easy. And nobody said it was going to be easy. When you came out from the womb, nobody ever said to you, listen, kiddo. Because that's what they like to say in the movies, kiddo. So listen, kiddo, this life thing is going to be easy. Nobody said that. So what made you think that because you go through one bump or one little traffic stop, that means it's the end of the road? It's not. You have to plan for those stuff. You have to plan for failures. You have to plan. The saying is, people who fail to plan for failure. Meaning, if you don't plan for these obstacles to come and hurdles to come, you are planning to fail. That's literally what you're doing. You have convinced yourself that you can't do the things you want to do because you're alone. You convinced yourself that you don't deserve happiness. You convinced yourself that things aren't going to get better. So you now sit back and just wait for life to plan itself out. Let me tell you, the world is too big. Life is too big to wait for you. So if you want to sit back, life will pass you by. Life will honestly pass you by. So don't ever be left behind. Don't allow yourself to be left behind. When you deep it, you've actually given away your power. You've burnt out your lights. You're now a flavorless soul. You make no difference. And the problem is, okay, you make no difference. Okay, so you don't impact the world, but now you're not even making yourself happy as well. And that's where the problem is. So I think it's time that you push forward. The beauty of it all is that it's never too late to reignite that fire, reignite that light, to claim back your power, to add seasoning back to your soul, to make a difference and to change your future. So use this year as the start of many more years of greatness, the start of you growing into the person you want to be, coming out of your shell. The Bible says, my people perish due to lack of knowledge. Well, now you know. So what's your excuse? Because now you know. So now you can make a difference. Now you can make that change. This 2021, apply your wisdom. Apply what you know. Stop getting in your own way. That degree, that master's you're longing for, go get it. That business you want to start it. That mountain that needs shifting, shift it. That song that needs making, produce it. That job application that you want so bad, that position, apply for it. Anything you can dream, be it. As long as you can imagine yourself being something, you can be that thing. So be it. And the only thing that's getting into our way is doubt. Because we don't know, we can't see the actions behind the dream. So therefore we think, oh, it's just not doable. But who says that? Stop measuring things by time. Because we want to be somewhere at a certain point doesn't mean you should give up on it. Things happen in life. Like I said, there are going to be those bumps. There are going to be those hurdles that are going to get in the way. And therefore you won't be where you want to be at the exact time you want to be there. Doesn't mean you're not still going to get there. So don't give up on those plans. Don't give up on those dreams. Don't live a life of what if. Because you only get one life. We don't get a second chance to live life. You don't. So make the most of it. And it's 2021. Dream big so you can be big. Imagine yourself in the biggest positions, with the most things, the most happiness. You can get them. As long as it's within the will of God, and as long as you believe, don't just think, believe you can be that. And everything else will just fall in place. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be short. It's not going to be given to you in a golden platter. But where there's a will, there's a way. And where you try and will be rewarded. So this is my first video of 2021. I hope it's able to encourage you, motivate you, and start you off to a great year. Start of many, many more great years. So stay blessed and stay beautiful. And I'll see you next time. Bye.